Welcome in today, high school baseball fans here in South Florida. We have a special guest with us today, Coach Paul Barrios. Coach, welcome in.
Coach, thank you. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for having me. It's good to see you.
So let's start off, obviously, with the news of, I guess, last week now that we announced together. You decided to retire from coaching after all these years. Take me through that process a little bit.
Well, it's probably, a lot of people might think it was a selfish thing to do. It wasn't. I think I was going into my 10th year in crop. My wife and I established a business back in 94 February, and we were put in an opportunity to sell the business. So this is something that came quickly, and the investors who want to buy want me to stay there as an employee for at least 8 months. So meaning that Coach Barrios can leave at 11 o'clock to get on a bus to go down south to play, or go up north to play, or maybe go take some little water off the field so we can get a game ready for 3:30. So, and that happened, and I went in and saw, it was October 6th on a Monday, and happened, I'm in the car and I'm saying, so what do I do? The guy that hired me was my AD, Coach LeBron. Or do I go to the principal, which is the principal that came after I've been there, which both of them have been terrific. As far as the public school and administration, these two guys, and I know they deal with a lot of stuff coming from the top, and you know that as well, but they're true professionals. I really enjoy my time there, and I enjoy working for them.
So take me a little through the process of now you're retired. I know it's a 6-month thing. You have to be involved with your work with to make that transition.
It might be more than that. It all depends.
Let's get to the end of that. So
Okay.
Because that was the circumstances of the retirement, is there a part of you that says maybe down the road you'll come back, or you think this is just the right timing to make this move?
I don't know. Maybe that itch will come back, or maybe not. But you know what? Right now, I dove back into our business, and I'm enjoying that part, getting there, not having to leave or leave my staff hanging and stuff like that. So, and we've been doing this a long time. I was thinking today when I was driving, I think it was, correct me, 2010 when you launched HSBN.
2010. Yep.
2010. But I remember talking to you prior to that, and man, that's a long time we've been doing.
Yeah, 15 years, going on 16.
Yeah, and I've seen the HSBN site grow and things that go on with it, and I've always been supportive of you, your brother, and everybody involved with it. I always have. I never, I try to go to all the media days. When I was a lot younger, I would do all the summer stuff with you. It just got too hot for me to be out there in the summer. So, but I enjoy my time. You know what? It wasn't something that I did for 6, 7 years. 20, 23, 24. I don't know. I remember my first job was first coaching job was at a junior college. And I was not intending to do anything, but my high school coach, Rob Hurler, calls me. And he says, Pablo, my real name, got the job at Miami-Dade downtown. I want you to be my third base coach. And I said, yes, coach. He says, well, I'll see you Monday. I hung up. So my dad was right next to me. And he said, what happened? He says, I'm going to go coach. He says, but you have a job. That's why I can't tell this guy no. I've never been able to tell Rob Hurtler no. If he said jump, I jump. Didn't know how high. So that was back, and I only did that for a year and a half. And then we started our business. And then it happens that I got back in it when we took in one of our nephews, and we got him through high school. And that's when my wife found Sheridan Hills. It was a small school. And I told him, look, I can't pick you up at 3 o'clock. So whatever sport's going on, you got to join. I don't care what it is. So baseball season came around. I'd go after work, pick him up. About a month later, I was on the field. I don't know how that happened, but I was on the field. I had a fungo in my hand, and next thing you know, the head coach was made the headmaster, and all of a sudden I was the head coach, and the rest has been history. So
Next thing you know, it's 25 years later.
yeah, and basically, my wife, God bless her, because I've done some real good things in my life. I think I've done them right, but marrying this woman is the best thing I've ever done. She's not a baseball fan, but she understands the passion and the love that we have for our game. So that's been a blessing. I've been blessed my entire life. So
Talk a little bit about, obviously it's only been a week. You haven't had time to reflect, but when you do take some time and reflect on your coaching career and everything that you've experienced with high school baseball, what are some of the things that you think you're gonna draw upon?
my constant relationships with guys that play with me, I talk to them all the time. I mean, earlier today, before I got on with you, I talked to Emmanuel Dominguez. He's in Ohio. This is a Dominican kid, and we're talking English. That was amazing. When he left here, very seldom, always in Spanish. So he's talking to me in English, and this has been what? He left in August. Uh, he's playing for a buddy of mine named Howie Kraus at Lakeland, and constant contact. Rafael Pedraza is at St. Thomas, calls me all the time, coming over, watch me throw. So I don't think I'm going to be away, probably not wearing baseball pants or hitting fungos, but maybe in the stands for a lot of events, especially events that you might have or something like that. So when I reflect, I think the relationships, God, man, I've had so many fantastic assistant coaches. Uh, especially like Anthony Nalepa. He's been my pitching coach. I mean, we're 30 years apart, and we're sitting next to each other, and we're thinking the same way about the game. So that the game has passed me by, I don't think so. Maybe I can understand these players and the way they are now. I just can't relate because there's different stuff. I mean, I was reflecting. You're talking about reflection. I talk to Nalepa every morning, 11 o'clock. How's his business going? He asks me how mine's going, and we're going whatever sports we're talking about. The Tennessee coach today getting the job with San Francisco. Yep. But we were talking that I remember growing up, we lived, I played with guys in high school that we grew up playing Little League. American Legion, pony baseball. So we were always playing for the team. We were never playing for each other. I mean, these are guys, and when I was lucky enough to play in a program that had 3 major leaguers out of that starting lineup that played in the major league. So I never thought of, and that's kind of what I can't relate to maybe today's athlete, that loyalty to your teammates, that kind of stuff. But hey, you know what? My good buddy Charlie Cardinelli will tell you, well, man, things are changing. It's the way it is. Well, okay, it's the way it is. But that's still the relationship. I was blessed because going out there kept me in shape, kept my mind in shape, learning all these stuff that the kids are talking about that I would never know, yeah. But all this stuff. But yeah, reflecting is probably the relationships. Once everybody found out, now they're going to find out even more. I've got a ton of phone calls from my former players. Coach, you okay? I said, I'm great. Said, you're going to miss it? Probably will. It hasn't hit me yet, but I'm good right now.
That's awesome stuff. Well, you talked a little bit about the relationships, and I know that, you were looking forward to an interview here, but we have kind of a special thing for you. Hold on one second. Let me, we we brought in some of your friends to the
No,
situation,
I
and
can't see them.
a lot of these guys wanted to talk to you and say hello to you, and obviously wish you congratulations on your retirement. So I guess I'm going to introduce them first. You got Coach Mendoza up in the top right corner. You got Coach Charlie Garcia underneath there. You got Umberto Bencomo's in there from Matter Academy. Coach Jamuli from Wellington.
Jamuli, he's still up?
Coach
Jamuli's still up?
Jupiter. He's still up. You got Coach Jupiter. I don't know why I said Wellington. Coach Benavides from Coral Reef now. And you got your boy Rick down on the bottom.
And you got your boy Rick
down on the bottom. Guys, whoever's got their thing up, turn it down. So I'll start up at the top, Coach Mendoza.
Coach, how's it going?
What's up, my brother?
I wanted to wish you a very happy retirement. And I wanted to thank you for always being a great colleague and a great friend and always being there whenever I've had any questions for you. And lastly, if you're ever itching to come back, just know you can pass by Sunset for DT, ground balls, fungal, whatever you want, all right?
You got it, but hey, my boy Charlie Garcia called me the minute it happened. He says, anytime you get the itch, come on out.
Well, if you're ever this far south, by all means, come to Sunset. You're always welcome here. You always have a home here.
Great, thank you. Good to see you, my brother.
Of course, likewise.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Let me go over to Coach Jamuli. Coach, can you hear me? Hold on, Coach. Can you hear me? Hold on, Coach. Hold on, I gotta unmute you.
Yeah, we're getting an echo here, Anthony.
Yeah, we're getting the echo from one of the other guys. I'm gonna mute everybody else. Hold on.
I see Rick.
Yeah, Rick's down there too. All right, Coach Jamuli, you hear me?
I hear you.
What's
Go
up,
ahead,
Big
man.
Joe?
Congratulations, Paul. You're officially my idol. Okay? And listen, it's time to get out of Dade County and head up to Jupiter. You know, when you get the itch, come up this way. And, you know, once again, you're now my idol. Whenever someone retires, they become my idol. And congratulations. And thank you for everything that you've done for baseball in South Florida.
Well, Joe, thank you, brother. And thank you for taking the time to get on here. And hey, if nobody knows, and you got to head up to Ohio because Jamuli got voted Coach of the Year by ABCA. If nobody knows that, by the way. Does anybody know that, Joe? I know.
I don't know. You know, you called me. So, you know, I appreciate that phone call. And I wouldn't miss getting on right now to, you know, wish you not a farewell, but a see you later until you get that itch to come up to Jupiter.
That's right, baby. You never know. Might start looking for some property over there. My wife wants to leave here.
It is still ripe. It is still ripe. It is affordable. That's part of the reason I made the move. But I'm a little further north. I'm in Stewart, coaching in Jupiter, but you know, in Stewart. But I appreciate that call. I appreciate the plug for me just now. But today is about you, man. Congratulations. Enjoy it. And I'm sure we'll see you at the baseball field soon.
I sure will. Joe, thanks for taking the time, brother. Congrats.
You're welcome. You as well. My pleasure.
You're doing some good stuff.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna go give my daughter a bath now.
You got it. Love you, brother.
All right, Paul. Bye-bye.
All right, guys, I'm gonna let's go over to Coach Benavides. Let me unmute you, and the floor is yours.
Paul,
what's up, Rick?
Everything's good, man.
Yeah, what are you? You working out late, bro?
I'm always working out, man. That's how I beat all. That's how I beat all these coaches in Dade County. Look how much is on there.
Hey, man, thanks for taking the time. It's special. I appreciate you.
Hey, man, I got to coach with you at the FACA, and we spent a little time together, and you really impacted me, and you showed me actually how to interact positively, man. Like, everyone you dealt with was a positive conversation. And a lot of these kids, you know, they're the big league guys. They're going to this, they're going to that. But you did such a good job, and you were asking them for their autographs, and I was like taken back by that. And I was really impressed by the impact that you had. And you know, like that to me might have been one of the things that brought me back into coaching, because I took a hiatus, and I appreciate it, man. I wanted to make sure I got you your flowers, and you were recognized, and you know, and you got your just due, bro, because you're the man.
Well, thank you, brother. It really means a lot. And you know what? I always did that. I don't know why. When we got those programs, I always had the kids sign them because it made them, not me, I still have them, but it made them feel special that they were able to sign. And they were there. And you know what kind of talent we had when we went to these games. And these guys were dealing on the mound. They were swinging the bat. So it was good. And that always was good to hang out with. Like you and I had met before. Like I know we have met somewhere in Broward College, but we got to interact with each other and got to know what you're about and what I'm about.
Pleasure was mine, my brother. The honor was mine, brother.
Well, thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. Hey, good luck this year, brother.
We need it.
Yeah, that's okay. You can get it done, bro. It's not about winning.
We gotta play Humberto. We gotta play Humberto, so we need luck.
Humberto's stacked, bro. Humberto's stacked. But go get him. Give him hell. Take care, brother. God bless. Call me. Call me.
All right, guys, I'm going to go over to Coach Bencomo. I'm going to bring you in here. Go ahead.
What's up, Paul?
What's up, Boombe? So what?
How
We're
are
not
you,
playing
bro?
first game of the season, right?
Oh, listen, I can't miss this. I'm here in the field. I'm playing a game, and I can't miss this because, man, nobody deserves it more than you, man. Thank you for everything that you've done for baseball, for these kids. You know, since I've been coaching, you know, we've been playing each other, and dude, you're above and beyond. I mean, I could keep on, but you Hall of Fame for real, bro. And I'm not gonna tell you, just you. I'm not too far, bro. I'm not too far.
No,
you come to me, come over here, and we're gonna see if we can make another run, bro, and get something on your finger. You're more than welcome to come over here. Like everybody's telling you to come to them. You're more than welcome to come over here with me and give it one last ride, bro.
Well, you know what? You guys got to get my wife's phone number. But listen, you and I have always played, even though, and I never, whatever talent we have, we never docked anybody. So if Humberto called me, and even with Todd Fitzgerald, if Todd would call me and he says, Paulie, I want you to come play me. What day? I would show up. I know because every time I did our schedule, I played guys that I liked all the time. And you guys and everybody on here are guys that I know are doing the right thing and doing the right thing by kids. So, Humberto, thank you, my brother.
We'll keep in touch, Paul. You know, we're friends more than baseball. So, you know, I'll be calling you. You know, we keep in touch throughout the year. I wish you the best of luck. And, you know, hopefully, let's see if we can catch some lunch or something around Thanksgiving.
You got it. Hey, if that electric machine, the line you feel ever fails, call me. I can do it.
You're more than welcome, bro. Love you, bro.
Right,
love you and
luck,
enjoy.
Brother.
Thank you for
love
all you did.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, I'm going to bring in, I know one of your good friends now, Coach Garcia. I know he is one of your friends. So, Coach, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I got you.
What's up, Charlie?
Paulie, what's up, baby?
You know, Charlie and I spoke. It wasn't that long ago. We were speaking about God knows what we speak about.
A couple hours ago.
You know, and all these guys are telling me go, but Charlie was the first one. He says, "Man, if you ever get the itch, you come to the beach And I told him, yeah, I'll put on my Speedo and my my flip flops, and I'll go over there and hit
hit IO and a
yeah,
Speedo.
you know what, Ant, there's there's guys in this league, and that have man code and coach code, and if Cardinelli was listening to me, he knows what I'm talking about. Guys that, hey, yeah, Charlie and I competed against each other. If I beat him, he was probably, but we kind of always kidded. We should play every time where it's a 4-4 tie. We can just go home.
That would be great.
But there are always good games. And I enjoy my time either going to Flamingo, because I played at Flamingo when I was in high school. So I always loved that. And Charlie is one of those guys that really gives a shit and cares about his players. He really does. All you got to do is talk to his players. You want to know about a coach? Go talk to his players.
Paulie,
not those ones.
I can't be happier for you. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished. The impact that you have had on the kids is above and beyond everything. I try to emulate my style. I try to emulate the way I am with my kids. I try to emulate the way you are. I think that you've had a lifelong effect on me, and I thank you for giving me your friendship and unknowingly mentoring me, because watching you has been a pleasure over the years, and you're gonna be missed. We're friends, so I'm not gonna miss you like that. But high school baseball is gonna miss you, and thank you for teaching the right way.
Thank you, Charlie. And you know what? It means a lot coming from you, my brother. It really does. And you know what? You and I are going to talk all the time, so it doesn't really matter.
For sure.
And you know what? I look at your schedule when Anthony puts it out, and maybe I'll head over to the beach.
Thank you for being Paul Barrios.
Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it, brother. God bless. Te quiero.
I love you, brother.
Love you too, brother.
Thank you, Anthony.
All right, guys. All right, Coach. We're gonna kind of bring it back to HSBN here. Everybody else has had their say, and I know as long as I've been doing it, we've had my right hand man Rick right along with me. So I'm gonna bring Rick in right now and have you talk to him a little bit. Rick, you there? Talk to him a little bit. Rick, you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What's up, Rick?
What's up, Rick? I can hear you.
All right, I can hear you. I got pretty bad signal, so I'm sorry if I'm choppy or if it's cutting out at all.
Man, it's a true pleasure to have you on, brother. You know,
I appreciate that, Coach. Thank you. It's
you have always been. Anytime I can't find Anthony, I can only get Anthony after 4 p.m. I'm calling Rick, and Rick, if he's doing whatever, he'll pick up and call me, and he'll get it done for me. So you have always, I valued your friendship. So you have always, I valued your friendship. My own echo. But I valued your friendship and all that you do for baseball. Even though you're a long ways away and people don't know that you're up north. You're a long ways away and people don't know that you're up north. You're there? You're there?
Like I said, it's breaking up on me.
Well, I just wanted to thank you.
Coach, it's been an absolute pleasure working with you this whole time. You know, I don't answer the phone for a lot of people, but when I see it's you, I always smile, and I know I'm going to look forward to the conversation, and I'm going to have no idea what it's about. You always surprise me whenever I talk to you, in a good way. You know, it's really obviously doing this for HSBN, the best part for us has been the relationships, and you are, the epitome of that, a great example of that. The baseball stuff, we always worked it out, but it's been the friendship that's had the biggest impact on me.
And that I truly value. And shit, Raker, you had hair back then.
Yeah, I changed my look up a few years ago, and I'm kind of digging it. So we're gonna stick with this look now. People can't tell me and Anthony apart anymore.
It looks good on you, brother. Hey, listen, this is a surprise, and I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here because you had a big part of my coaching for years. It wasn't 2-3 years. It's been a long time, and you always were kind.
Yeah, all the schools, every journey.
Every journey. I thank you so much. It's good to have you on.
I hope that the parents, obviously the fellow coaches do, administrators, I hope that they know and appreciate the heart that you put into this, how much you care about each one of your players. No matter if they're the star or if they're the guy that's just barely making it on the team, you treat everybody the same, you respect them, you appreciate them, and you help them find their value and see their worth. And that's the true sign of a great coach.
Thank you, Rick. And you know what? That brings me up. I don't think that in all the years of school I've been to Sheridan Hills or whatever, I've never cut a player.
No. No, if they show up to play, they're going to make the team.
Yeah, that's it. As long as and believe it or not, a lot of them have contributed so much to the chemistry of the team, and not with talent, but just perfect. I can go with perfect examples of guys like a kid named Corey Robinson. That when I got him as a 9th grader, couldn't throw a baseball. He was my team captain the senior year. Things like that, things that touch you, of things have you done. So thank you, Rick.
Love you, Coach. I appreciate every opportunity we've had to do this work together.
You're going to come work with us now. You're on the other side.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? If you tag me up with Rick, I'll do it.
All right, guys, I'm going to finish up with Coach Barrios. Thanks for all you guys to come in. And you guys can disconnect. And Paul, I'm going to finish up with you with the last word.
Love you, Coach.
Love you too, brother.
Enjoy your retirement.
Thank you, man. Come on and play golf.
Not me. Not enough contact.
Okay.
Paul, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
So, hey, listen, thank you. That was neat to have those guys on.
You guys always give me opportunities to try something new. So this was the first time we've ever done that with that many people. So I figured this was if anybody deserved it, obviously it was you. I know you were expecting an interview, but we kind of had some different ideas. A lot of the guys wanted to talk to you and kind of give their way, but it certainly looks like you got a lot of job offers if you decide you want to come back.
You know what? If I do, I think if I do anything and come back, I'm working for you, dude. With you, Rick, your wife, all those wonderful people. You know what? Let's plan this. The media day, call me and I'll come on and help. I'll come on and help.
Yep. That'd be great. That'd be great.
Just volunteer. You could just call me. I'll be the Frank.
He'll be the Frank.
I'll be Frank Bombales. I'll stand there with the stopwatch. That'll be great. But you know what? Thank you so much, Ant. I've seen the game's still the same. I just seen a lot of things change. I'm gotten older, things like that. I've never, like I said, I've never chased wins. Probably have more losses, that, than wins. But that was not what it was about. What it's about is trying to get these kids into college, having the same experiences that I had, or play for guys that they can look up, like me in high school. Same thing that I did. Rob Hurtler, Dan Radisson, Larry Caiafetti, Danny Price, guys that I played for that were my fathers on the field. These guys really cared about the players, and that's why I learned it. I learned that you want to play for a guy that really cares about you. That's kind of gone. It's hard to say, but there's a lot of things going on. I hear we're sitting there, on the fence, and I hear about kids going to 10 showcases. I mean, the kid that's Dominguez that's playing in Ohio never went to a showcase. He's lighting it up. I mean, I'm getting the coach call me, you got any more players like him? I said, I really don't. I don't have players like him. He is unique. The kid hasn't turned 18 yet. He turns 18 in December. He's having a blast. So those are the things that the way we impact those kids' lives is why we do this. So yeah, probably going to miss it. Give me a little while, but all I got to do is call you and I'll get involved some other way as long as it has to do with the game.
Well, we'll always keep you involved. And I get the last word from all these coaches. And, like you talked about earlier when we started HSBN, you were one of the first coaches that bought in. You were one of the first coaches that got on board. You were one of the first coaches that really promoted everything we were doing and got other coaches on board. And, the community that it's created through these years, we have you to thank for a lot of that, because throughout the years there's a lot of coaches that I deal with, and there's a lot of coaches that say they're there for you and say they're your friend, but every time I've come to you, I could say less than 5 times that you've ever said no to me on anything that I've asked you to do. And that's rare in a coach, and to have that kind of support is just, I can't even have this business without that kind of support. So I definitely appreciate everything you've done for HSBN. Appreciate everything you've done for these other coaches. You can see the respect there that they have for you. The players, I know, have respect for you, and the community as a whole. Just thank you for everything you've done, and we're definitely going to keep you involved here in the future to make sure you're out there and your kind of energy sticks with the game of baseball down here in South Florida.
Well, you know what? Thank you. You know what? I've always told you this. I don't know if you remember. I remember the first time you and I ever spoke was on the phone. I know exactly where I was. I was right crossing T.Y. Park, and you told me, I have this idea. And I said, if you don't do it, I'm going to find a way to do it, because I was sick and tired of going to the back pages during baseball season to find high school scores or to find anything about baseball. So, and I know that people think that you put this together, that there's no cost. I never, when you said, well, we got to raise this because of cost, I've never bitched. I've always said, you know what? It's worth it. It's something that kids should have. And I hear it. I hear it. Oh, I'm not going to, well, whatever. Dude, I know it's valuable to me. And I like the people that are running it. And I'm always going to support it. And I'm going to continue, even though I'm not coaching. God knows, maybe next year, who knows, or when the business is sold. But I'm really, really enjoying my time. And I want to thank you, Anthony. You've always been kind to me, you and your family. So thank you.
All right, Coach. Well, enjoy retirement. Get back to your wife. She probably thought you were done with all this stuff, but
no,
one more night. Now you can get back to her now.
I told her today was, hopefully this is it. When Anthony does it, this is it. Thanks, Ant. Love you.
All right, Coach. Man. Have a good one. Love you.
Take care, brother. Bye.
All right.